Hello everyone, my name is Nixora or Nixie, either or is fine with me. I usually stream on Twitch and I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing lately, trying to get my island to 5 stars. But I wanted to keep building it off of stream and I really wanted to show y'all the process still, so I'm making a video. Let me know if you like this and I'll make more. I've been dumping a ton of hours into my island, Brina, and my beaches have been a dumping ground for all of my extra flowers and stuff. So I have a lot of beach decorating content that I can make if y'all are interested. This is my beach next to my house, which is going to be like a little witch's hut. So I wanted to make a witchy celestial inspired beach area. So I hope you guys enjoy the speed build of me decorating this area, and like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things, I guess, if you want to see more. I'm still only at a 4-star on this island because I have so much stuff on the ground, and Isabel is just refusing to give me 5 stars. So this is my quest to get to a 5-star island. And yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna just get into the speed build portion of this. But first, I have a lot of cleaning up to do, so I need to pick up all of the stuff that's on my beach. So I'm gonna do that really quick, clean up the little beach area, make it all nice and ready for me to start decorating. Okay, don't judge my house. It's covered in DIY recipes because I had a lot of extra DIY recipes and I'm waiting for a friend to pick them up. So listen, the house, we're gonna worry about the house at a later time. I'm not too bothered about it right now. But right now I am trying to find what I have in my inventory already based off of these Pinterest photos. I want to pick things that or wood. I really wanted to have a lot of wood texture there, a lot of browns and greens and golds. So I'm just picking up some clutter items, some furniture items, dropping off all the extra junk in my inventory. Pick up some pumpkins because I want it to be witchy. And then I'm just gonna dump all the items here while I'm still gathering what items I want to put in this area. I also want to include some DIYs, like this trophy case I think is really cool. The flower wagon. Wow, I couldn't think of the name. So I'm just trying to see what DIYs I like. I really like that golden bench. I think that golden bench will look really cool in the celestial area. I wanted to have an archway that led into this area. You saw I favorited the spooky one. I don't think I ever really made the spooky one to even see if I liked it in that area. I ended up using, well, you'll see later on the video, I used the wedding arch, and I think it looks really nice. So right now I'm just running to go pick up a DIY bench from over in my little orchard area. I just need to make another DIY bench and I haven't. I'm just so lazy to get the wood, even though I know I have the wood. So I've just been picking up this little DIY bench and moving it around my island wherever I need it. So we need it right here, so it's gonna live here for now. But I'm gonna make the trophy case so I can place that down. Create kind of a backdrop area for this, or a backdrop for this area. So I'm going to have the trophy case in the back. I'm also going to have the simple panels in the back as well. I also wanted to place some rugs down, and so I'm logging in to just get a nice custom creation rug. The ones that I have just aren't green enough for this area. And this is when my capture card, decided to go on the fritz. Yeah, it was a good time. And then it just kind of Here we go. Good as new. So I wanted to leave the creator codes in here that I go to. So if y'all are interested in their designs, it's easy to find the information. You can just pause the screen, write down their code, and go visit their little stores. But I did, like I said, I wanted to find a nice green rug for this area. So I was just looking on Pinterest to try and find some designs that I liked. I had these old basketball court codes that I can write over, and there was so many of them, so I have a lot of room to just download different types of blanket designs. This next creator that I find, oh my goodness, I loved all their blankets. If I could download every single one of their codes, I would. Holy smokes, they're beautiful. So I went here with the purpose and the intention of downloading a green rug, and then decided, oh my gosh, I love all of theirs. So I downloaded a lot more. I'm just gonna like speed this up a bit because I spend quite a bit of time just downloading all the really pretty custom designs that they have. Like I love the blue. I end up using this blue one a lot on my island. They also have this like, I think they have like a cute little one. Or maybe that was another creator. Oh yeah, this little mini mat is so cute. So yeah, I kind of went a little nuts downloading their codes. So I'm just gonna place them down now, figure out how I like the layout. Crafting some barrels so I can start adding in more of that wooden texture, like barrels and stalls. And I wanted to have like a nice dark wood in this area because I use a lot of light woods and whites around my island, so I wanted this to be kind of its own separated thing, and I wanted it to feel darker and a little spookier. So I went with the darker woods and the golds, like I said. I really like the overlapping blanket look, so I do that quite a bit on my island. But just messing around with the positioning, seeing what I like, seeing what items would look good on this little stall. I also want to get like a potion shelf for this, so I'm gonna download a potion shelf design. This is me looking it up on Pinterest. I also wanted to have a lot of greenery in this area too, so you'll see later on I buy a lot of plants to put back here. That's why I really like this potion shelf, is because I had a little plant design in the back too. So I'm just ordering books so I can create the stack of books. That green blanket is just way too light for me, so I end up using the darker green one that I downloaded from that second creator. I love that dark green one. Oh my gosh, it's such a pretty color. So just making some more like DIY recipes. Seeing what I need. This one's gonna be like my flower stall, and so I have this nice vine pattern that I use in like my little garden areas. I think it looks so pretty. I love how like the vines just hang over. And then this Capricorn ornament, I really wanted this to be a centerpiece of this little, like, some tiny beach area that I'd have to walk around in order to access the, like, plant and potion shops that I have back there. And then I wanted the front of this area to be, like, really celestial. Oh my gosh, I'm awful at placing down these codes. Oh, I always mess it up. I'm practicing, though. I'm getting it better. People are just so great with it when they didn't just stand in a corner and then boom, 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 boom. They just do it perfectly every single time. I don't know why I just can't get it figured out. But I have these statues I want to place here. A lot of the Celeste items, like this Aries rocking chair, the Capricorn ornament, the Nova lights. I also have the little Mario star back there and the star net. And I was digging holes to see where I wanted to place some trees, because I want there to be some, like the coconut trees, and then I want to stunt a coconut tree too, so there's layers. I was thinking about putting the DIY bench right there. I ended up moving it. It was just cluttering up the area too much, and I wanted to put some stuff on the ground. But we were testing it out. We were seeing what we thought, and I ended up not liking it. And I'm just planting the coconut trees. I'm moving that one just so I don't have to wait to grow a full-grown coconut tree. But I always feel like I should just be able to place it here, right? But nope. So just, again, messing around with like the placement of the trees. So I'm planting the trees. I'm planting a couple of the coconut trees around because I want to have the different sizes so I can place them around the area. Ooh, but I messed up a little bit and I tried stunting them with other coconut trees. Learned that you can't do that. It has to be the actual fruit trees. So how to catch the Queen Alexandria butterfly, because I want to make a statue of them and they're freaking beautiful and I never see them. So how to do that. I'm also sorry, I'm like running to the mailbox right now, but I had placed that house there the day before, so I was just admiring how that house looked in the little Kidcore area. I had actually built that on Twitch. Maybe I'll upload that, me doing a speed build of that little Kidcore area. I also had a moment, got distracted, wanted to place down Rover's briefcase here, something I've been meaning to do in my little entrance area. And of course I kick off my freaking custom code design. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I know people are hating on Al, but I freaking love Al. He wanted to call me over and give me a new nickname, and oh, it's so precious. Oh my god, I love it so much. Here's my actual reaction to this. Oh my gosh. That is a perfect nickname. Oh Lord, that's so funny. Yeah, that sounds great, bud. Please call me Burrito. Oh, Al, you are my favorite lazy villager. Nobody can ever convince me otherwise. He's great. His like whole little like catchphrase is "Ayy." Like, how could you not like Al? He was one of the first like random villagers that I got because I just let them autofill for a lot of them. And actually, no, wait, I think he was the first like villager that I had. Oh, I think it was. I think he was the one that I like had to get when I went to the island for the first time, or at least like I didn't realize that you could choose other villagers if you just like kept visiting islands, and so he was the first one that I saw. Pretty sure that's what happened. But as soon as he was like, "Hey," I knew that he had to be on my island. He was gonna fit in perfectly. And now I am Burrito, according to Al. It's the best nickname that any of them have created for me. I'm in a time travel right now, so that way I can grow my trees a bit. I really want to see how the trees are going to look so I can figure out how to layer everything in the back. Because I don't want it to look too cluttered, but I want it to look cluttered. You know what I mean? I'm a really big fan of the quote unquote cluttered look, but I don't want it to be like unusable. Ooh, I just realized I messed up a custom code that I kept on Goldie's house. I think I fixed that later on. That blue, oof, that stood out a lot. So we're gonna see how everything looks. A little baby boy, look at it, cute little tree, it's so cute, oh my god, I love it so much. So I'm gonna place the Capricorn ornament down. I like placing a lot of like leaves and flowers down first before I put items. That's a pretty common thing on my island, is I'll put the little flower design or a leaf design down on the ground, and then I'll place an item on top of it. So it just kind of pokes out a little bit on the bottom. I think it looks so nice. I really like having texture on my island too. So I have a lot of rocks and paths and flowers just all over my island, kind of like a spring core kind of feel. I really have no solid theme on my island. I feel like there's different themed areas. Like I have kid core, I have the like witch core, cottage core. So it's just a whole lot of cores, you know what I mean? But I'm placing some flowers down. The black lilies look really nice in this area. I don't really have a lot of black flowers on my island. It's a lot of whites and blues and then some yellows. But I wanted, because this is like the witch area, to have a lot of black and white flowers back here. I also like how the buds look when you run over the flowers. So you'll see I'm like trying to like purposefully like break the flowers so I can see what the buds look like. Because I placed the purple mums back there, but I think the purple stands out too much. And so I wanted to kind of see what other options I have. I also really like how the flowers look if you just drop them on the ground. Ugh, and that's why I have a 4-star island and not a 5-star island, is because I like how all these dropped items look on the ground, and Isabel's like, well, people are saying that it's kind of messy around here. There's a lot of clutter on the ground. You know, you can just sell that at the store. Like, listen, I understand. Also, that was another Queen Alexandra butterfly that got away from me. Ah! But yeah, so I'm just going to get rid of all the DIYs on my ground and then see if I can just get my dang 5-star island review. But if not, then I'll go around and I'll pick up like all the flowers. And I have an area leading up to my campsite too where I have some dropped stars. I don't know if that counts as trash on the ground, because I know DIYs do. Which is why they're in my house right now. Because I just don't want, I feel so wasteful if I get rid of them, and what if people need them? So I just feel so bad throwing away or selling DIY recipes, but I already know every single DIY, so I just don't need them. I'm just trying to figure out where like this golden bench, I'm gonna place it back here. It's like my little throne, and then I sit and I can admire my little ram rocking horse. Oof, I love how this area is looking so far. It's so pretty. I wanted to use this antique vanity. I thought that it fit the vibe, but I just could not find a good placement for it that I was a fan of. But yeah, I have the wooden texture, gold. I think it was an accident that I threw that gold on there, or I meant to just put it there as like a placeholder, but I ended up really liking how that gold looked up. So that gold is gonna stay there. And I'm just trying to, again, just buy some clutter items to put in this area. This is where I started buying a lot of plants. I have to replace that monstera that I took from the like cafe by my museum. So at some point I'm going to time travel again so that I can get those items. And then dropping off those butterflies that I caught. I'm gonna go to Harv's Island because there's some candles that I want to pick up from Reese and Cyrus. So that's what I'm doing right now. We're gonna go fly on over. I'm gonna go spend some of my heart crystals. I think this is the first time. Oh yeah. This was the first time that I was doing it for June. So I just sit through all like the little intro. I did this last year, so listen, I know the deal. I am an expert when it comes to taking wedding photography. Watch me. Watch how beautiful I decorate this area. Ooh, stunning. Oof, beautiful, immaculate, gorgeous. And then I just take the best pictures. Oh, gotta clear the aisle. I didn't want to, I wanted to put a little bit of effort into it, so I pose them. I give them like cute little reactions. I want them to be excited, it's their wedding. Look how excited they are. Oh my gosh, beautiful. All right, now let's see what Reese thinks. Oh my gosh, everything she's ever wanted, beautiful. I also had to do this a couple of times, and I I didn't record that stuff because I wanted to get the wedding arch. I needed to get something else. Oh gosh. Oh, the welcome sign. I got the welcome sign for the front of my island. So I just did a lot of like playing through the wedding content just to get all the items because I didn't really do it much last year. So I didn't have a lot of the stuff unlocked already. All right, now we're gonna head on back home. Let's bust some Bunsen burners and head on down to Appletown. Okay. Oh, and I got all these books in so I can make the stacked books for the area. I think I ended up messing around with that trophy case area a lot to place these stacked books down. Ooh, and Alan, Mom, and Kurt sent me something. Oh gosh, yeah, I was not a fan of that Mom's apron. Actually, it's cute, but you know who would look better in it? Mary. Oh my gosh, I should give Mom's apron to Mary. I always feel so bad getting rid of the stuff that my mom gives me. Does anyone else feel that way? Am I alone in that? Does anyone gift away the things that Mom sends you in the mail? Because I really want to give Mary that apron. I think she would look so cute in it. All right, so I'm running in here to do some more crafting. I think after I'm done customizing this stuff, make the stack of books. Yes. At some point, I just take the crafting bench with me because I'm sick of having to go like inside my house over and over again just to like craft and customize things. I realized that I wanted to put this stack of books in that corner, and that's what took me so long to finish decorating this area. Because I had to put everything back the way it was. I also wanted to see if there was any like different color schemes or colorways that I would like for the books, and nope, the ones that they were perfect enough. The reds and the greens. I like how the stack of books looks back there, but yeah, it did kind of mess with how that whole area looked. I also wanted to use this like throwback gothic mirror here, and I tried placing it all over this little beach area, and I just could not find a spot that I liked, which sucks because like the antique vanity, it had a vibe that I wanted to put on, and I just couldn't make it work. We might use it like in my actual house though. Also, I'm shaking these trees because I need branches, because do you see it? Do you see it in the water over there? Well, first, yeah, wedding fence. I need that anyway. But I didn't have a fishing rod, and look, it's a shark. It was my first shark of the season. I had to take a shark break just to catch it. And a suckerfish. I think the suckerfish are super common, but I hadn't caught it yet. I didn't play a lot during last summer, so I'm missing out on like a lot of the summer things from last year, like the wedding season stuff. That's why I had to play through that off stream. And then the sharks, I probably only have like 2 sharks now with the suckerfish, maybe 3. Yeah, I had to put my spooky lantern back. I saw that on Instagram, how they just turn the spooky lanterns around just so that way they look like pumpkins, and I thought that was so smart. I also saw somebody else. Ooh. Oh, I don't remember their username. Oh gosh, if I could find it, I'll like put it on the screen or something. I don't know if I'll be able to find it, but I saw that they had used the giant pumpkin in their pumpkin patch, like the pumpkin carriage, and I also thought that was brilliant. So I ended up using that as inspiration for my pumpkin patch in my orchard, or my little garden area. Oh gosh, I wish I remember their username. I have to start doing that if I'm going to start making like content and videos. I want to make sure everyone gets credit for the amazing inspiration. I will always like post inspo pics if I can remember to find them, but I'll start saving them and like start writing down usernames, because the Animal Crossing community on Instagram is insane. They're so nice and they're so talented, and it's honestly been the big reason why I've just been like so motivated on just getting a dang 5-star island, because I stopped playing it when it was a 4-star island. But like, I don't want to just be like a 5-star island where I just make sure there's like things in all the areas that it needs to be. I want it to look like a 5-star island. And then I want to do a full tour. I've kind of gotten like a little tour right now where we just kind of go back and forth between my beach and my little path by my house that leads to the resident services. And then that's where I have my little shopping plaza. It's all in my resident services. Because I also wanted to have a city like theme on the island as well. So my resident services, my shopping district, and my museum all have like a city theme to them. My residential area on the right side of my island is more of like a village / cottage core kind of feel. I wanted it to feel very foresty. And then my house is the witchy one on like the far left-hand side of the island. And then I have a house for my daughter that's like the kid core. And I'm making one for my husband too that's going to be music themed. His house is going to be the music shop for the villager section. So that's the plan. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a single theme. I've just been doing what I want. Also, so I grabbed these asteroids from my secret beach because I wanted it to feel like kind of, ooh, secret beach back there. And then I just wasn't feeling it. The asteroids weren't really doing it for me, but I thought they'd be super cool in this witchy area. And I love them. I think they fit in perfectly. So I'm finally swapping out these purple buds for the white ones. I think the white ones look so much better. And then some different types of stems too, kind of give it, again, some texture. So it's not just all the same. I'm obsessed with those white cosmos. I think they're so pretty, and I know they're very overused, but oh, I don't care. They're all over my island. It's like the main flower of my island. And I also really wanted to use this spooky chair. I kind of put it like towards the outside of the entrance of the witchway. Oh my god, like the witchy beach area. You know what also it took me forever in that back corner over there? I really wanted to put something on top of the trophy case. So right now it looks beautiful, it looks perfect. And then I had to go and move it all so I could put stuff on top of the trophy case. I didn't actually get that on camera though. Oh, but here I am just taking pictures. I think it looks great. Admiring the work. Because this is pretty much it. I'm super happy with it. I think I add a couple of things after I like stopped recording, and so it's gonna jump to a recording that I took recently. As you see, it's June 11th in my game, and then I've done a bit of time traveling. I don't ever want to go like beyond the date that I'm playing. I always want to stay on the date that I'm like actually on. So it jumps over to July 5th, which is today, because I finally like caught up in my game. So I added the wedding arch. I had the like the new nuptial bell over there, and then I removed it. It just felt really out of place, so I might put something on that rock. But yeah, we have like the little path past the Capricorn ornament, the little like witch area, the celestial area that leads back to this like knick-knack florist shop back here with some potions, and I just wanted it to feel magical, and I think it feels so magical and it's so pretty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this speed build. I hope you enjoy like my crazy building process. Please let me know if you like it, and I would love to make more speed builds. I have, like I said, so much beach content. I have all of my beaches that I need to decorate still, including the like right hand side beaches too. Also, let me know if you guys are interested in a tour when my island is complete. I would love to show you all of the work that I've done, because my island is very like similar to this little area here. So I guess the YouTube things, you know, like, subscribe, comment down below what you think. And if you do those things, then I will make more videos, and you guys get to see the whole process of me decorating all of my beaches, and then, you know, an island tour when we're all said and done. But yeah, I'm just enjoying the view now. I'll go ahead and include some pictures too of how everything looks. But Bye everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. See you. Bye.